Hello there, Frog Dog. I'll be showing you the Infinity version 2 today. By the way, I took inspiration from your Burger V3 and your Tank V4. Both 100% amazing bases. Anyway, I'm gonna find a perfect spot to build this. And we will get right into it. This base does need a little bit of space because it does have externals. It has, you know the externals that aren't connected to your base? Like you would build your base and then you would have external on the ground and then your base would be right here. I don't know what those are called. But basically, these are gonna have bedrooms attached to them. It's really sick. Just looking for a good spot to build it. Nobody takes over here. Yeah, I'm building it. Ah, damn it. Anything over here? So I can 100% build it right here. Yep, already. So the starting formation of this base is going to be a 1x1. With honeycomb. This jump up right here. We're going to upgrade it to sheet. This goes to sheet 2. And we're going to upgrade these to stone. That jump up is especially needing to be sheet. Because you're not going to be able to jump up yet. Like, this needs to be sheet because if you don't have that sheet, it's only this and then one door and you're into TC. So then it goes like that. And do that. Same with this one. Just gotta break that. It basically uses double symmetry, but these two sides are different, but these are the same. So these ones are the same, and these ones are the same, if you get it. It uses a lot of honeycomb. So this is what the base is right now. It's basically like an egg design, but instead of like putting it all around, it's separated, if you know what I mean. And once you're ready, you're gonna upgrade these to sheet 2. Just so nobody can, well, they still can, but it will cost a little extra. Just so nobody can foundy wipe it. Should go like that. I'm just gonna pop that right there. This base has a really interesting design though. I think you would love it a lot. It's a pretty sick base design, to be honest. I'm just gonna upgrade everything to its final version, so you know what it'll look like. This is the footprint for now. The footprint will get a little bit bigger as I expand. I'm pretty sure the footprint, I think it stays this big. I don't know, to be honest. Because this is a new version. So I might have a little bit bigger footprint than the V1. A big mistake that I did during, like, when I first built this in an actual server. First mistake I did was upgrade it to its final version. It costs a lot to upgrade it. It costs, I think, for the first expansion, like this first thing, if you upgraded it all, I'm pretty sure it costs more than 2K metal frags. It costs quite a lot. That's why I always make sure, when you're first starting out, the only things that should be sheet metal are the jump up right here, and then those walls around you, and the foundies too. This can just be wood. It doesn't need to be sheet metal. It's actually better off as wood. Yep, all those are upgraded. So I'm gonna place a TC down really quickly after I finish expanding that. Yep. Fill that up. By the way, before you put honeycomb, make sure to always, god damn it, make sure always to put one of those. Sometimes this base design is very annoying. Alrighty. Hop up here, please. Alrighty. Looks like this. And then when you drop down here, there's going to be electric furnace right there. Alright, this is how I set it up, at least. First, you're going to go down here. Pop one box at the very back. Jump up here. Ooh, there's a set. I forgot, you have to... I'm not going to put down all the deployables in this video because there's quite a lot, but I'll put down like the boxes and stuff. Just going to destroy this really quickly so I can place down this box. That's gotta go over a little bit more. So if you do this perfectly, nope, should look like that. Yeah. I'm gonna pop small box right there. Small box right there. This is for maximum storage, by the way. You don't need to do this. I'm just popping down small boxes. Alright, now you're just gonna grab the electric furnaces and, you know, place them like you normally would. So that's what this looks like. Then when we jump up, you're still able to reach the electric furnace, by the way, without getting stuck too, which is lovely. For this one, you're only gonna place that right there. Or not right. Come on. I just had it, bro. Oh, come on, bro. Come on. There you go. And if I'm correct, you should still be able to reach the electric furnaces. I have to place it perfectly so you can still reach the electric furnace. Should be perfect. Ah, poopy, I can't. If you have barrel DLC though, it's extremely good. Instead, we're just gonna place large box and a small box right there. And I should be able to place another one right there. Boom! And this is all fit into one singular room, which I think is really cool. Secure that off with a garage door. Come back to that. All this loot space is secured in one singular place, which is really cool, I say. Oh, I gotta rotate that wall. It's offside. Once you're ready though, I would definitely upgrade all of this, especially the foundies, to armored. Alrighty. This base definitely has some weird, like, peaks and stuff in it, but it's absolutely insane. What it looks like so far. Now we're gonna get on with the externals. What I love about this base is you get the externals done, like, so fast in the starter. Alrighty. Then you're just gonna pop that down. Grab an external. Should lock it. Pop some stone in. At this stage, I would make your externals out of sheet metal, to be honest. If you're rich enough, though. You don't have to. Boom. You're gonna keep this one right here. Get rid of the rest. We'll come back to that. See this here? We're getting rid of all these. And this is the really cool part of the base. You're gonna put it down to where it can just barely touch your toe. Move forward. Then move your head just about that much. And go forward. And you want it so that whole... Nope. Nope. Has to be perfect. That is absolutely perfect. So I'm just gonna upgrade that. Should look like just like that. And if I got it absolutely perfect, then I should be able to place that down. And you shouldn't be able to. There you go. There you go. I got it absolutely perfect. Let's go. Boom. Absolutely insane. Alright. Alrighty. And if I'm correct, I don't think these should decay because I think they're protected by this external. Alrighty, now we're gonna add a window. Go to sheet. Alrighty. Toss some metal frags in there. Good to go. Oh, toss some wood in there too. Alrighty. That one should be good. I did it perfectly. No friggin' way. Alrighty, there you go. Okay. That's a big problem. Well, that's fine. Don't worry, I came prepared for this type of situation. Keep that the same. Now this one is gonna be different. Should lower that one. I came prepared for this type of situation. Alrighty. Okay, that is a big problem. Okay. Well, my second option didn't work. Okay. Well, that's why we always have a third option. Just don't connect these at all. PC still protects them from decaying. Anyway, let's get on to that bedroom, shall we? I'm just gonna finish the top floor of this real quick. So, yep, should be protected from decaying. Lovely. Alrighty, I'm gonna show you the most unique part about this base. It's the jump up. I know it's extremely weird, but it's actually insane. So, there's a wall right there. There's a wall right here. There we go. If I'm correct, we should be able to floor stack, to be honest. Oh, yep, we can basically floor stack. But anyway, we'll get to that later. Now we're gonna build that. That. Boom. Bada beam. That one side looks like. After playing Rust for so long, you know where everything is located on the build wheel. Like window, wall, It's just so funny. Alrighty, that's those peaks done. Now for the jump up. I've been wanting to show you this. This is my special jump up. I absolutely love it with all my heart. Do not use its name in vain. I call it the Jinxie jump up. If these doors would place right, I would be able to show you. So, Jinxie jump up. You open the door. Hop right on in. Open this door. Hop right on in. Don't worry though, don't worry. It's not that. You know that floor stacking I said? Basically, you're just gonna build 1, 2, 1, 2. Should look like that. You're just gonna upgrade these to wood though. If you want to use them as peaks, you can, but they're just gonna be used as like a tiny little jump up. They are pretty nice peaks though. I actually do have a compound design in mind for this, which I think would be really cool, but let's get back to building this. Wait, I need to set up that external first. Before I build this, I need to set up that external. No, it's not good. Nope. There you go. Don't worry, I came prepared for the externals. In case this happened, I'm just gonna build the external off of it. Perfect. Put that down. Put that down, you know the drill. Upgrade these to sheet. Thing about this base is it's really simple, and it's got like, you can build it almost anywhere. You just need a little bit of flat ground and it's done. I'm correct, you shouldn't be able to fit through there. These foundations also serve another purpose. They're going to be for the compound. There's going to be turrets located on each one. And if somebody tries to take them out with whatever it's called, F1 grenades, they cover each other. So if you try to bait one of them, you're gonna get shot. Like if you're trying to bait this one, you're gonna get shot from that one. If you like try to bait this one, you're gonna get shot from that one. Try to bait this one, you get shot from that one. I need to make this one farther out. They're not covering each other. Oopsies. My bad. Yeah, place that. There you go. So, I don't think that worked. Come on. I'll bait that one. You get shot, and then try to bait this one. That will shoot you. Should they? Yep. It sort of works. There you go. Wait, gotta make sure though. This base design is 100% weird. I 100% know that. The reason why it's so weird though is because I wanted this base design to be weird. My first, like, I was trying to make a weird base in this build server, so I decided to make this 1x1 expansion, and I was like, whoa, this looks really cool. So I started adding to it, and it actually became like an insane base. So I was like, yo, I should keep adding to this. And I kept adding, and it became more and more insane. Actually, my thought process for this was the V4 tank. You know the part where you're like just building it up and you added these peaks? I got these from the V4 tank. Absolutely insane, by the way. I love the tank. It's an actually insane base design. What would make the tank better is if you added like a stair bunker. So like where that wall is if instead of adding like upgrading it to armored, you added like a stair bunker there and upgraded it to armored, it would be like triple the raid cost. Like almost 40 rockets. Yeah, the problem is if you raid through that sheet door and then go in through the like whatever it's called, it can easily get sorry, I'm a little bit sick. They can easily get in. Because if you went through like the sheet door and then the 2 garage doors, they would be able to easily get in because there's a wall on your right. Oop, gotta swear that. That leads to core, so it would be 3 garage doors. Well, a sheet door, 2 garage doors. So sheet door, 2 garage doors, that's I think 7 rockets. And then if you go through that wall, that's another 7, so 14. And then another 3 garage doors, which I think is like 24 rockets. So pretty low raid cost. Sadly. I did take inspiration from your V4 tank and added it onto this base. So the peaks right here are from the V4 tank. If you know what part I'm talking about, like when you made the jump up to the 3rd floor and you place down these. I think you know. I don't know if you know, but I think you do. Then we're just gonna place these. And when we open these, should be like that. Got some peak downs. Close that, and then you got more peak downs. Pretty cool base design though, the V4 tank. I haven't built your burger base design. I want to try it out 100%. I tried to build it in an official server, but I got TC griefed when I was trying to build it. So that's pretty annoying, but it's how Rust is, sadly. Bunch of TC griefers that have nothing else to do. Disappoints me. Make sure all these are locked. Alright, perfect. This is what it should look like now. 100%, I built this base in an official server. I would 100% recommend trying to put down windows as fast as possible. It doesn't even matter if they're not glass or metal. You just need wood window bars. Because every single time I tried to build this in an official server, I either got TC griefed or somebody laddered up onto my roof and camped me for hours on end. So yeah, make sure to place windows down as fast as possible. They're not gonna do much, but they'll prevent people from laddering up the side of your base. Hopefully. Hopefully. Head up to the second floor. Right here, favorite part, you're gonna add this. You can upgrade it to whatever you want. I wouldn't upgrade it to sheet metal. I would upgrade it to like wood or keep it twig. But if you want, you can upgrade it to sheet metal and put a turret right here. Basically, that's just, you would open these two doors, and then this would be so you could get a downwards peek to see if anyone was door camping you. Pretty sweet idea. Alrighty. On to the second floor now. You can either place it like that, or third floor I meant. You can place it like that and get a little peek down like that. Or you can place it like this and get heli taking peeks. I like doing it like that because I can get heli taking peeks. Or if a mini is flying over my house, I can beam them. If you want to switch them, then just upgrade that to stone or any. If you want to switch these into like putting them over here instead, upgrade them to wood or stone. But this is what it looks like from above currently. Drop on down. And next I'm just gonna add all the deployables and add them all where they go. So we'll do the auto furnaces and all that. I'll switch all these. Alrighty. Let's start with the turrets. I'm not gonna wire them though, but I'll show you where the battery and stuff goes. Alrighty. Turrets. Gotta go to security. Get 6, I think. Yeah. Yep, got 6. One turret's gonna go right here. And I'm pretty sure you'll see, if I open these, I'm pretty sure it will shoot anything that's down there. I do not know. I would especially try to get a turret here as fast as possible and as soon as possible. Like run mill tunnels and try to get a turret as soon and as fast as possible. Because they are extremely good for preventing people from camping on top of your roof. They also can't really be destroyed unless somebody sat on top of your roof with a compound bow right here and just shot it for 20 minutes. But that's why we have the turrets right here. One right there. These are also anti-door count. Also, sometimes, if you don't have any windows, they can shoot out the windows, which is pretty cool. Alright, you have 2 left. Next one, you can either place electric furnaces or a turret there. Alright, I need... This base is riddled with turrets, that's why I like it so much. Next one, maybe right here. You want to place it as close to the wall as possible. So people can't just bait it. Because if it's as close to the wall as possible, people can't really bait it. I think. I don't know. Alrighty. Next one goes right here. There you go. These doors don't have to be open all the time, by the way. These two, you can shut them sometimes if you want. Make sure to add the... Also, another cool thing. This turret's gonna go right here. Place them. If I can place them, I can show ya. Need to move lock and then pick it up. Sure. Oh my. Bro. Why can't I place the turret? Aww. It worked on the other servers. That's poopy. I don't mind. Wait, which way does that door open? Okay. I want to make sure I get it correctly. Alright, perfect. Another thing, these act like airlocks. So if you open these, they basically protect each other. Which I think is really sick. Even if you shut one of the doors, you still can't get in. Which is awesome. Okay. Boom. That's where the turrets are. If you want, you can also place turrets here, but I won't. Alright, second floor time. You gotta... Sorry. Wait. Crap. Wait, no, that's not what I had to move. I had to move that. Fourth floor time, I meant. Wait, no, don't upgrade those. My bad. Keep those sealed. Don't upgrade those. Well, you do upgrade them, but not to sheet metal. These are getting upgraded to wood. These are getting upgraded to wood. Like that. By the way, you don't have to upgrade these to what I'm upgrading them to. Upgrade them to whatever you want to upgrade them to. Man, I don't even care if you upgrade these to wood. Alrighty, next, we're gonna add a cool little, it's sort of like a bunker. So one of these is gonna be sheet metal, one's gonna be wood. I know, it's weird, I know. But it's pretty freaking cool. And you're gonna add a vending machine right here. Trust the process. And you're gonna have peaks on both sides and basically a vending machine that you can sell stuff out of. And if you're getting raided, you can always just upgrade this sheet metal, and the vending machine isn't accessible. That's for drastic measures, though. Like, in case you don't want anybody getting the vending machine. It's basically like saying, F you guys, I'm going out on my own terms. So you do lose all the loot in the vending machine. Which I know. It's pretty stupid. But at least your enemies don't get the loot. Hey? Hey? It's a win-win. Well, it's a win-lose. You win, they lose, but you also lose if you get it. Alrighty. Now, basically, you're going to sort of looks like that. Should look like just that. Boom. That's what it looks like. God. So that's what it looks like. It's a little bit of peaks. We're just gonna add one right there. And right there. So boom, that's the roof done. You're gonna upgrade these to whatever you want. I'm gonna upgrade them to stone. And right under this, you're gonna pop down. Hurt if you can. Second, I gotta go into no clip mode so I can do this. What do you mean not enough space? Okay. So that's lovely. Just lovely. There you go. It's fine, you don't need this one anyway. What if I wait? I'll upgrade these. I'm gonna grab a turret. Pick up that one. And what if I... And if it's facing that way, it shouldn't... Wait a minute. Can I place that? No way you're telling me I can't place that. Okay, Rust. Okay. Well, thanks, Rust. Yeah, pooped me over once again. For the turrets, yeah, we're back in security. Alrighty. That is base complete. Oh crap. Alrighty, yep. That is the whole entire base complete. And once you're ready, you're just gonna break that floor. And upgrade this one. Shipping container. That one to shipping container. And then you're just gonna pop down with those. You can do garage doors or sheet doors. I don't really care. If you want, you can also get rid of that one. Should give you some peek downs. And I think you can place a turret there. I have no idea. I'm assuming Rust is gonna. Yeah. Of course. Cause you just totally. Anyway, you know the drill. Open the sheet doors, makes an airlock, blah blah blah. I'm mad that Rust won't let me place down. Like you can so obviously place it down, bro. Like Rust is at this point rage baiting. Thank you, Rust. No. Let's just get a close up of this. I'm so mad. Let me just break this real quick. Let's get a close up of this. Huh? No. It's hitting it by a micrometer. Yeah. I think I'm done with Rust for today. After I upload this video, I'm done. It's hitting it by a micrometer, bro. Are we being dead serious right now? It's as close as it can get. I will crash out. Alrighty, Pog Dog. Let me know what suggestions you have for me for this base. I would love to hear them. So, please tell me. Because I don't know if this base would actually stand a chance if it didn't get TC griefed in official Rust. So I want to know what your opinion is on it. Because personally, I think you are one of the best Rust builders. Your base designs are insane, not gonna lie. One of the things you could do to your tank, though, is instead of adding that sheet door, you could add like a stability bunker. Or stair bunker. That works too. Alrighty. Lock those doors up. And boom. We are done. That's the base design. I think it's awesome. Not gonna lie. Wait, make sure to... place down that turret. There you go. That turret's down. I'm just gonna set up a test generator to show you what the turrets look like when they're online. I will show you where the actual battery goes, so I just wanna get these turrets up and running because I actually haven't placed down all the turrets in the actual official because I always get TC griefed, so I can't place the turrets down, but we'll see what they look like. No, I do not want to craft those. And we'll craft a couple of, where are they? AKs. How much? 5.6. You can use Revies, Pythons, P2s. I'm just gonna use AKs personally because I don't want to go through the trouble of making that many pistols. Well, I just don't want to use my funds. That's it. Connect that to the test generator. Alrighty, that should be enough. Oh, that's a lot of AKs. Alrighty. Just gonna disconnect that for now. Those AKs are gonna despawn. Can I disconnect that, please? Thank you. Pop an AK in there with a little 5.56. Perfect. Power in. That's beautiful. Let me just put that in there. Got that. Power in. Gotta go over here. Make in. Bullets. There we go. Test generator just generates infinite electricity. If you didn't know. It's used in a bunch of modded Rust servers. Like build servers and all that. So, you ever see like a test generator in a modded server, it basically just gives you infinite electricity. A lot of modded Rust servers use them. I'm gonna separate the bolts real quick. Go. Connect that one to some power. Yeah, I think they generate like 100 power per second, test generators. And if I am correct, should boot online. I do have I feel like for some reason you're gonna ask me to get rid of. Oh. Don't worry about that, man. There's nothing. I don't even know what that was. Yeah, so I'm just gonna like. Sheet metal. Man. There we go. Alrighty. Problem fixed. Alrighty. So, that's what they look like so far. I'm just gonna fill up all these guns up here with weapons and ammo. 80 bullets. I would 100% recommend getting rid of these two and putting chain link fence instead, but that also leaves you open to people just spraying you with Tommies from the bottom of your base. That one's online. Alrighty, let's set these up and then boom, we're done. The thing is, I only really accounted for a medium battery in this base. So there isn't anywhere where a large battery goes. I did not account for that. But anyway, let me finish connecting these turrets and I'll show you where the medium goes. It's in a pretty hidden place, to be honest. the turret? Alrighty, there it is. I can go back down here. More electricity. Pop that. Right. This one. And boom! That is the entire base design. I never got up to that one, did I? Here. With the limited time I have left, I'll go do that. Basically, the bedroom is just gonna be PC 2x2 or a 2x1. This over here is gonna be bedroom, beds, more beds, PC's right there, as you see. Boom. Right here, you're just gonna pop down a window, a window, a window, door frame, door frame, door frame. Should look like this. And for the windows, you're going to pop down verticals, vertical embrasures. At least these two ones. Pop down vertical embrasures. Pop down another vertical embrasure. Boom, that's this one done. Go ahead and seal her off with a garage door. That one done. Now we're gonna go over here and I'm gonna show you where the medium battery goes. Drop down, go into here. If I am correct, you should be able to fit a, if I can find it, an electrical, yep. You should be able to fit a, sorry, let me break these two small boxes. You should be able to fit a medium battery. You can fit two in here if you want, and then an electric furnace right there. And that is that entire base design. Sorry for it being so long, but hey, we don't use editing. I'm gonna have to get into using some editing for sure. Can't jump out. But anyway, that is the entire base design. If you want, you can add roofs here. You can add more externals if you want, but really I just want to get your opinion, Fogdog. I want to see if you have any good ideas. Get those to sound. But anyway, I hope you had an amazing day, and Mr. Fried out.